back to StarrSoaps channel. How are you today? I'm doing good. Today I am making a remake. Yep, one I've made many times before. It is the popular Dragon's Blood. Oh, I love this one. It smells incensey and spicy and just gorgeous. It's the best. So I will leave links below to the other videos that I've made in this fragrance. Come along with me and check this one out. Squee! First things first, we add our cooled lye to our cooled oils, everything at room temperature, and straining out the silk that hasn't dissolved. And now we will bring this to a light trace. Make sure that it is all incorporated and emulsified and not at false trace. And now I've got a little bit here of Bordeaux red mica, and I'm just portioning off just a little bit as an accent colour. So just make sure that that's all mixed up really well with the mica. Looks gorgeous. And I'm going to come through with a little bit of titanium dioxide that's in glycerin and add that to the base just to keep it nice and white, so we have that contrast between the red and the white. And I really do love this fragrance, but it can be a little bit tricky to work with. So the stick blender is going out now and I'm not going to use it. I'm going to mix everything with my spatula and then whip it in the mold really fast. So mixing and mixing while adding the fragrance. You can actually see the fragrance sort of almost discolor the soap immediately, and you can see as I pour it, it is already trying to thicken up. So I just get all that soap straight in the mold and do the same with my accent color. A little bit of fragrance, mixing, keeping it moving and quickly pouring it in the mold. You cannot muck around with this fragrance, people. It speeds up trace, and then if you want to swirl, you better hurry up and swirl as well. I left it too late to actually swirl the whole loaf, so I'm just going a quick swirl along the top. And I actually have a really neat top planned for the soap, which I made from the ends of the last batch of Dragon's Blood. These beautiful little Dragon's Blood scented flowers, and I'll show you how I molded these flowers. There will be a link below right now and in the description box to me hand molding these little flowers and showing you how to make your own soapy dough. So check that video out after you watch this one. Now I'm putting on the leaves, and they're made from the same soapy dough. I added a little bit of green mica into the white dough and just kneaded it into it with my hands and made these really cute little leaves. So the only problem here, as you can see as I go along, is that I didn't count correctly, and I ended up with one leaf too few and one flower too many. So one bar got 2 flowers and 1 leaf. So now I'm just giving it a zoomy zoom for you guys to check out this beautiful soap. And we're back again in about 8 hours to cut, because like I said, this soap causes everything to thicken and therefore harden a lot quicker. Now I'm just sort of being careful here when I cut, because as you can see, I really don't want to destroy the flowers, but I end up cutting some of them a little bit. And then, oh my goodness, this soap is so hard that I cannot seem to push the cutter all the way down. I'm using all my force and I'm pushing, and it's not making that bring noise that the wires have gone through the bottom of the soap. So while holding it down, I'm carefully peeling off the bars, and you can actually see along the bottom layer how it didn't quite cut through. The soap went rock hard super quick. So it's a good thing to note, just like whenever you make a salt bar or anything like that, if you're using a fragrance that thickens and quickens up everything, it can often quicken up the stage of it as well. I really like how these soaps came out. I love the beautiful little flowers on top. I'm so impressed that I managed to get a drop swirl with this fragrance. If you've watched the other soaps that I made in Dragon's Blood, you'll know what I'm talking about. The first one I ever made turned into mashed potatoes. It was crazy. And other soaps that I've tried to make in this fragrance have not come out as I planned at all. So I really love how I beat the fragrance this time, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to flip the view here so I can show you this particular soap. I love that swirl there. Really happy at how fluid it was. And here are the final bars. They're curing away in my old school curing rack because I don't have any room in my shelves, all full of supplies. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this soap as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did, feel free to hit subscribe and become a member of our StarrSoaps family and feel the soapy love. And just remember, don't give up. Never ever ever turn your back on a challenge, because it is so satisfying when you get to the end result like this and it's like, yes! So now I'm just going to show you guys a beautiful photo I took of the wet soap. So sparkly and feminine and just absolutely gorgeous. I'm really chuffed with this particular soap. And this week I'd like to highlight Keisha Jones, who shared these beautiful pictures of her soaps in our StarrSoaps family group over on Facebook. So if you'd like your photo to be highlighted in a video, please come along and share them with us. I love seeing your creations inspired by StarrSoaps. Bye!